This is KCTV English News. I'm Hyung Shim. Jeju City Mayor Ko Hee-bum said he will do his best to resolve the local garbage problem, citing it the biggest problem in the island. In a press conference marking the first anniversary of his inauguration on Wednesday, Ko thanked Ponggerong residents for enabling the province to continue using the landfill in the area and said he will take measures with great interest in the waste disposal policy. Thus, the government will build an upcycling center to maximize recycling and supply food waste reduction machines to reduce waste by half. He also promised to use all administrative power to solve the problem of odor from the landfill. The survivors of the April 3rd incident, who were acquitted of all charges after the court's ruling last January, will be given criminal compensation for the unjust conviction and wrongful imprisonment. The Jeju District Court stated that it accepted claims for compensations made by the survivors and bereaved families last February in consideration of the historical significance of the April 3rd incident and the purpose of the Criminal Compensation Act. The daily compensation has been set at 334,000 won, considering this year's minimum wage. The amount of compensation charged by the victims ranged from a minimum of 80 million won to 1.4 billion won, depending on the length of their detention, and amounts to a total of 5.3 billion won. Seogwipo City Mayor Yang Yun-kyung said it is his top priority to create a safe medical environment in Seogwipo City. He also said that he will strive to establish an improved welfare and medical system for the local residents. Mayor Yang held a press conference marking his first year in office at Seogwipo City Hall on Wednesday and said he would do his best to strengthen the emergency medical system and normalize operations of Seogwipo Medical Center by 2021. Yang said that a task force team has been formed since the beginning of this year to gather various opinions on local health care. He also said the municipal office have secured 18.2 billion won to launch a pilot run of the regional development project. He explained that his office recently created 28 social welfare facilities to combat problems of the aging population and low fertility rate. Korean Air is cutting back on its routes due to reduced demand for flights to Japan. Korean Air has decided to suspend 2 direct flights between Jeju and Osaka and Jeju and Tokyo from November. The surplus flights will be allocated to a new direct route connecting Jeju and Pohang from September 16th. Other flights heading to Japan from Incheon and Busan will also be suspended or reduced. Jeju Veterinary Service Laboratory will operate a special quarantine period for Chuseok holidays from September 6th to 15th. Officials will strengthen quarantine inspections on people and vehicles transporting livestock entering the island through the airport and seaport. The institute is also advising livestock farmers to periodically disinfect their livestock and control entry of outsiders and vehicles into the farms. It has been 74 years since Korea gained independence in 1945. However, the island's protests for national independence are little known. The Jeju Memorial Hall of Resistance against Japan's imperialism shows the islanders' bloody struggle against Japan. Mike Balfour takes us to the Memorial Hall.
Ko Sa-hoon was shot to death by Japanese police for rallying civilian forces for Korea's independence. Records and photographs of the Jeju people's resistance against Japan are on display here. Records say Japan's Oriental Development Company operated an alcohol-producing factory in Jeju to exploit labor and crops, which was to supply fuel for its military aircraft. This is the Jeju Memorial Hall of Resistance against Japan's imperialism. Orums used for Japan's military bases during the Pacific War are pinned on this map. Photos of independence protesters are neatly hung. The collections in the Memorial Hall tell the visitors the history of resistance against Japan, from well-known to lesser-known protests. Winning paintings of Korea's national flag from a contest celebrating the 74th anniversary of national liberation are on display until the end of October. Kindergartners' works move adult visitors. Visiting the Memorial Hall with your family or friends will give you opportunities to learn about Jeju's history of resistance against Japan to regain sovereignty. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Don't miss out on the epic Samda Park Night concert. Join us this Friday night on August 23rd. Come and taste craft beer and enjoy a flea market at the Jeju Craft Beer Festa through August 31st. Join the musical excursion at the Sanjimu Park concert where the old and new meet. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Hunter Wasser at the new Bunker de Lumiere. Enjoy the beautiful night view on Jeju City Tour Bus. Rides are available every Fridays and Saturdays through October 19th. Taking a look at our weather, skies will be cloudy throughout Friday. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 25 and the afternoon high will rise to 28 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, we'll have a low of 25 in the morning and a peak at 29 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be 24 in the morning, warming up to 29 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, we expect a low of 25 and a high of 28 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of 19, topping off at 24 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the west and northwest at a speed of 7 to 11 meters per second, with seas between 1 and 1.5 meters. And here's a look ahead. Thank you for watching today's KCTV English News. Make sure you find us on YouTube at KCTV eNews Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. 시청해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.